Good stuff. And good morning. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. We want you to think.
Station, Houston, are you ready for the event?
Houston, this is Station. We are ready for the event.
Copy that. KARE-TV, this is Mission Control, Houston. Please call Station for a voice check.
Good stuff. And good morning. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. We want you to think about your morning routine right now. Maybe get up, you grab a cup of joe, you turn on Sunrise before starting your day.
Now, picture how that would change if perhaps you were living up in space. Since Minnesota astronaut Mark Vande Hei arrived on board the International Space Station some 2 months ago, life has been one wild ride. Consider the BSM in St. John's Grad has already conducted not one, but 2 spacewalks.
He's part of a 5-person expedition stationed at the ISS right now. And this morning, we have the pleasure of talking to him live from space. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Alicia. How are you today?
I'm doing great. First of all, we're so thrilled that you're talking to us right now from space. I'm kind of geeking out. Where are you right now currently, and what time of day is it there for you? Is there a sense of time in space?
Yeah, that's a great question where we are. I don't have a window nearby, but I got a crew member who's helping me out by looking it up right now. The time of day in space is Greenwich Mean Time, so it's about 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay. So not too far off from us. Not bad.
You've done 2 spacewalks. Describe what that felt like to be outside of the space station. It's going to be a little nerve-wracking.
Quite honestly, yes, it was a little nerve-wracking, especially the first time. The second time, I was much more relaxed. One of my most striking emotions was the sunlight pouring into the airlock where we were waiting to start the spacewalk. When the commander opened the hatch, it was clear that we were getting ready to go outside, kind of like on a wintry, sunny day in Minnesota with all the snow reflecting off of the whiteness.
I can't even imagine. We have been so excited to talk to you, and so have our viewers. We asked them what questions they wanted, and Bronwyn wants to know, is astronaut food as bad as they say it is?
Well, I would say we all have our favorites and dislikes, so I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually really, really good. Again, there's some things I don't enjoy very much, and there's some things I'm absolutely amazed with. For example, we have shrimp cocktail, a dehydrated version, but once you add the water, it's really, really good.
Oh, interesting. Well, the kids in Mrs. Boyd's music class at Parker Elementary want to know what music you listen to up in space.
Before I answer that question, I wanted to let you know that we're over the southwest United States, and in about 15 minutes we'll be passing over Minnesota. Now, for the type of music, it depends on the situation. Normally, the opportunity I have to listen to music is while I'm running on a treadmill or exercising on a kind of like a weightlifting machine that uses vacuums for resistance, vacuum suction for resistance. And I tend to listen to very energetic music because of that, because I'm trying to keep myself motivated to keep pushing myself hard.
Now, Mark, this is something that you prepared your whole life to do. You're about halfway through your mission, about 2 months in of a 5.5-month mission. What about this has maybe surprised you the most about this experience to this point?
A couple things I would say, looking out the window and seeing the blackness of space as opposed to a sunlit Earth, and how thin the atmosphere looks relative to the size of the Earth. It's really striking how fragile and delicate life on Earth seems when you see it from the perspective of 250 miles up.
I have a question about the treadmill. You said you're running on a treadmill. How does that work in space?
Jim, great question. So the way we do that is we have kind of like It's a harness, kind of like shoulder pads without the plastic. But we use that with bungee cords to hold us down, and the length of the bungee cords can determine how much force we have pulling ourselves down towards the treadmill. Otherwise, as soon as we took a step, we push ourselves away from it.
Mark, unfortunately, we have to wrap things up, but on behalf of the staff here at KARE 11, and I think everybody back here in Minnesota, we just want to say safe travels, and we are so, so proud of you, and good luck with the rest of your mission.
Thank you very much. Great talking to you today.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the KARE TV portion of the event. Please stand by for a voice check from Fox and Friends.
Fox and Friends, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.